I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dolls that I grew beside, all the niggas brown, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey girly. So today's video is gonna be a little spark up and chit chat with me. I asked you guys on Instagram to give me some topics to talk about, so we're definitely gonna get into those. I already took a rip. I'm trying to watch what I say because I don't want this video to get flagged. The last video did not, because we did not title it, you know, spark up with me or anything along the lines of that, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing because I like filming these types of videos because I feel like the conversation is just kind of like more flowing. Like I said, I did already take a little rip earlier today, so I can still kind of feel it a little bit. But right now we're going to be trying a new strain. This is Orange Push Pop. This is a 31%. I am so surprised that I found this at the dispensary because here in Las Vegas, if you want to get something that's over 30%, it's going to end up costing you like $75. Somebody comments on my last video saying, hey, like, would you recommend Planet 13? I'm going out to Vegas soon. No. Do not go there. That screenshot that I put on my video that said that eighth was $75, that was Planet 13, and it was the first thing that showed up when I like clicked on their menu. I didn't even have to scroll, like it was already right there. It is so ridiculously expensive. It's definitely cute, like you can go in there and, you know, buy like a cheaper eighth, but it's still gonna be like 60 bucks. Like, girl, that's still expensive. That's kind of what it is out here. So if you live here in Vegas or Henderson or Summerlin, I guess, and if you have like a dispensary that's not like super taxed, definitely let me know where to go, because I just usually go to it used to be called Essence, now it's called Rise. What else? Thrive. Every time I talk about it on Snapchat, you guys tell me that I'm paying too much money. So like, where do I go then? So I went ahead and grinded some up. Let's go ahead and pack a bowl and just chat. So the last video, my story time, a lot of people guessed exactly who I was talking about. I guess the giveaway in the comments was probably me saying that both of these men share the same name in a way, like their full name. Like the full length of the name is different, but the first half is the same. I just find it very funny though. After I filmed that video, this person like got exposed for being like violent and being like an ass. It was like very convenient. Like very, very convenient with the timing. It's almost like I'm a psychic. Oh, but for real, I just thought that was insane that this person literally like confirmed their behavior even more. But whatever. But yeah, that was definitely a very disgusting experience. There was actually quite a few comments also saying like, are you still friends with that girl? Because the fact that she didn't want to leave and you were obviously uncomfortable is like really sus. Yes. I love her. We don't talk as much as we used to, but I definitely still have love for her, and I'll probably see her when I go out there next week. Most likely I will end up seeing her. The reason why I was scared to tell that story was because I was scared that somehow someone was gonna be salty, and I don't know, I just thought I would get in trouble somehow. Like, I don't know. This man probably has at least like 1,000 freaking like negative stories against him, so he probably wouldn't even care about mine. I asked you guys to leave me some like topics and stuff of anything you wanted me to talk about. My cannot refresh feed. Nice. See, I have AT&T. That's supposed to be okay, right? Like, that's kind of good, right? It's not, you know, freaking track phone, so why is it not working? I never had a problem with my track phone. That was my first phone and I was damn proud of it. No, I wasn't, I'm lying. Girl, that bricked. Like, everybody was pulling out their sidekicks or their jukes. I don't know if you guys remember the juke. It was a phone that you could like flipped, and it was like skinny as hell. So useless. Why is my phone not charging? Plug it in. We're on 5%. That's not cute. Oh, does it ever feel weird to have children of your own? Yeah, me and Anthony actually were talking about that yesterday. I was just looking at the both of them and I was like, we have 2 kids. Like, we have 2 children. That's kind of weird. weird. Like at the beginning of COVID, we met. Okay, like right before COVID happened, me and Anthony met. And within those few years, these last 4 years, I've fallen in love, gotten engaged, and had 2 children. And also developed the inability to talk to people properly. Because oh my goodness, I feel like that gave me so much freaking not social anxiety, but like I just don't know how to talk to people anymore because of just staying inside so long. So these videos are honestly like helping me like learn how to speak again. But yeah, it definitely does feel weird, especially looking at my daughter. And I know a lot of people tell me that she doesn't look like me, but I can see myself in her. I don't know, I can see it. Like it's just so strange that I literally like built these humans with my own body. Like I built their bones, I grew their bones and their organs inside of my stomach. Like that's just so weird. On the topic of kids, somebody said you miss your life before kids. Okay, let me hit this. I miss my life before kids. Probably not, because I don't know, I love them. My kids are not a burden. My kids are not a problem. I have a partner that is very supportive and very helpful, that if I wanted to, you know, like I'm about to next week, I'm about to go chill with my friends and stuff. It's just I've had the mom guilt of, oh, I feel bad, you know, leaving him to handle both of them. Or even before, when we just had one, I felt bad leaving him with her. Like, oh my god, like I should be there too, like I'm her mother, you know. But I also deserve some space and some time, you know, have fun once in a while. And next week is gonna be the first time that I go with one of my friends and, you know, just chill a little bit, just relax. Don't get me wrong, I know there are children that can be a handful, but Nyla, like when she was like a tiny baby, she was so chill. I've been telling you guys this, like she was so chill, and she's still super chill now. Like she has a routine, so it's like she's good to go. Is now starting to throw like little tantrums when we have to like pull her away from something she's interested in. Like if she's playing with bubbles, we're like, no girl, like you need to go to bed, like it's 10 o'clock. She will throw herself on the floor, and I just let her feel her emotions, and I'm like, okay, are you done? Can we go? And she'll be like, yes, and we'll go upstairs. I'm allowing my daughter to feel whatever she wants to feel. I am not going to be spanking her because she doesn't even know why she's throwing herself on the floor, realistically. Like kids, like they don't even know. They're, you know, just discovering the world for the first time and figuring out their emotions. So I am not going to be a gentle parent where it's like, oh, let them get away with everything, obviously. But I am definitely not gonna like get upset with her for feeling a certain way, because that is exactly how I was raised. But hey, there's nothing that a little bit of therapy and a little bit of this can't fix. Is YouTube dying? No, I don't think so. There's still lots of channels that get millions of views. There's still lots of channels that get, you know, hundreds of thousands of views in literally like 2 minutes. There's this channel I watch called Penguins, I don't know his username, it's something like Penguin0, Penguin something. He's been popping up on my recommended a lot recently, so somebody I'm subscribed to has been watching him a lot or something, because I found this man for the first time. Posted a video exposing my favorite comfort YouTuber as a predator. Like, nice, awesome. There was this old man named Feature Man, and me and Anthony discovered him when we first started dating. Oh, it was like some video called like How to Eat a Watermelon. I don't know, it showed up on my recommended, and we just started watching his videos every single time we would like sit down and eat. And we would just like smoke and just watch this old man's videos, and it just felt so comforting for some reason. I don't know why. Find out that he's a freaking weirdo just completely broke my heart. But anyways, yeah, so that YouTuber literally gets like 1 million views in like a day. So no, YouTube is very much not dying. If you're referring to my channel, I wouldn't say my channel is dying. I just don't have the viewers that I had before because I'm not in the same stuff before. I'm sure there were some people that were only watching my channel because I was showcasing some people that they wanted to see, like my friends in LA, like they wanted to see them in my vlogs. So once I stopped vlogging with those people, maybe those people ended up leaving, not watching my videos. I'm not the same girl that I was before, realistically. Like I have a man, I have a fiance, so you're not gonna see me, you know, doing, oh, going on a date or Tinder horror stories. Like you're not gonna get that kind of content from me because I'm not in the dating world anymore. I am tied down. I'm also a mother now, so you guys are not gonna, you know, see me putting myself in situations that are dangerous that could, you know, like I have changed my ways. I definitely was caught up in a lot of stuff, and you guys were always getting story times. So people were like, oh, why'd you stop posting stories? It's not that I wanted to stop posting them, it's just I'm chilling at home with my kids, like, or I'm going to the park, or we're going to the zoo. I'm not going to the club and someone's trying to fight me. I'm not going to the fair with my friends and somebody tries to fight me. I'm not, you know, by myself in the middle of LA getting into stuff. Like I am at home in Nevada chilling with my family. So those people that wanted to see me acting crazy and reckless, they're gone now. And they're watching people who are still acting crazy and reckless. And that's okay. The community that I have now are people that relate to me, or people that, you know, are interested in what I'm talking about or what I'm about today. So that's completely fine. And me and my best friend Marcus were talking about that because, like I told you guys in my last video, a lot of my friends and acquaintances quit YouTube because they stopped getting, you know, 100K views or 1 million views. Some of them, you know, used to get 1 million views a video. And they're like, oh, it's so embarrassing, like I'm not gonna post anymore. But that community is still there, like they're still interested. They still want to see your stuff. Like it's still 50,000 people. Like that's a lot of freaking people that are still interested in, you know, you. And think of it that way if you're trying to build a brand of yourself or become an influencer. You only have like 3,000 followers. That is 3,000 people that decided that they were interested in your brand or what you're about, and they hit follow. Like that's still a lot of freaking people. So don't feel like, oh my god, it's nothing. Like no, like you're still doing something, girly. Everybody starts somewhere, of course. Anthony just texted me, how's it going? It's good. He always asks me because sometimes I'll like sit down to film a video and I'll just get so stressed out because I start stuttering, or I would start feeling sick. This was like when I was pregnant, obviously. Or I would just like, you know, not feel good and just not continue filming. So he's like making sure that I'm good. Girl, tell us about your other droog experiences. LOL. I do not do other stuff. I only smoke this. I've never smoked anything else. I have never injected myself with anything. I don't intend on it. I have never taken a pill in my life. Well, I mean, obviously I've taken like stuff from the doctor, but like I have never in my entire life, I've never taken a Percocet or a Xan, even from a doctor. No I'm not gonna say all the names. The video gets flagged because an AI goes through the entire video and like checks things. But no, I have never done any of that stuff in my life. And why have I not? Because why y'all play with your lives? Like that stuff can literally like go so wrong so fast. Like, is it worth? It's not worth it. What the hell? Are you still planning on moving to Europe or just visiting often? So like after we get married, he said that he will literally go to school for the sake of like and then getting a job out there for the sake of us being able to move there. Sell all of our furniture, like sell everything, get all the permits, everything we need for Penny and Pickle, and move, like go to Spain. And Anthony will go to college out there, and then I'll obviously keep doing social media, and he'll probably find like a little small something out there because I'm sure we can get like a work visa. But I mean, he won't have, it's fine. He doesn't have to, like, just go to school, babe. Just go to school. Take care of you, baby. And then after he goes to school, then he will get a job for whatever that was, and we'll be able to stay out there on another kind of visa and then get residency and stay there. I've been watching this girl's YouTube channel. I can't remember what it's called, but she sits down and she does her makeup and she talks about like different Spanish like novellas or like scary ones. Like she'll do her makeup at the same time. I can't remember her channel. I'm sure somebody watching right now knows what I'm talking about. But I've been watching her a lot and I've been trying to like learn Spanish. I want to actually be able to like speak to people in, like, we're in Spain. We're gonna speak Spanish. I'm not gonna be that bitch that goes out there and is like, oh my god, I can't speak English. Like, girl, you're in Spain. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what the tea is. Like, if somebody's like, if I'm walking past and they hear me talking English, so they try to say something slick in Spanish, like, I'm gonna know what you're saying, okay? Like, I'm learning Spanish to fight. No, but like, actually, I want to know what's going on around me at all times. I do not want to feel like, oh, I can only like understand half a sentence here and there, because that's literally where I am right now. It's your honest opinion on long distance relationships. Been going through it and it's hard as fuck. The fact that tears just came to my eye because my inner subconscious just like giggled really freaking hard. Oh my gosh. No, but no. Girl, no. Like, it is not worth it. Like, it's literally not worth it. Men are not worth that much effort. Like, let's keep it real. There are probably like millions of people in your city and at least like 500,000 of them are around your age. So it's just too much. Like, it's just too much and it's expensive. Like, if you have to travel all the time to see each other, if you really love this person, like, okay, like, keep giving it a try, I guess. Like, love is love and I love that for you. But at the same time, sis, like, I don't know. I tried that shit and it just wasn't worth it. Like, it was just not worth it. Especially when you like fight over the phone. Like, I can't strangle you through the phone. And if there's like a time zone and you have to like plan when you talk to each other. Like, child, I know there's someone for everyone, but do they have to be so far? Vibes are you gonna go with for your wedding? When I was younger, I wanted a super big, like, poofy princess dress and to have this big, like, sparkly wedding. But now I just want to have a nice, silky, elegant dress and get married in Italy and then have, like, a big fat party with all of the family at, like, an Airbnb or something and just have everybody stay together and just have a good time. That's what I think I want to do. I'm definitely not gonna have like this huge wedding here in the States and have freaking 150 people there. I don't even know 150 people. I'm not gonna go and spend $100,000 or even $50,000 because here in Vegas it's very expensive. It's like $30,000 venues. I am not going to go and spend all that money or put myself in debt for a party for people that I'm not even that cool with. So I'd rather just do something really small with the family and a couple of friends. How do you deal with losing friends who you thought would be in your life forever? I don't know. I feel like I'm dealing with that right now because there's a lot of people that, not a lot, but there's a handful of people that I thought we would like when I met them, I was like, oh my god, we're definitely gonna be friends for like the rest of our lives. Like, we just got along so well and meshed so well and have so many similar interests. So I'm definitely going through that right now. If you follow me on Snapchat, then you probably see me like complaining and probably see me like venting and stuff on there, but I'm kind of going through that phase of like, I need to let go of people and let go of certain friendships because somebody even like responded on my Snap saying some people are only in your life for seasons and they're not meant to be there forever. Some people are, some people are not. And some of those people, you know, they had their season with you and it's time for you to move on and they're gonna move on and do their own thing. Because I was basically talking about how over this past weekend I noticed so many people were in town, and I guess it turns out that there was the Lovers and Friends festival or something. I wish I knew that. I don't ever pay attention. I do social media, but I don't pay attention. Like, I'm not on Instagram scrolling. I go on there to post on my story, to watch everybody else's stories. I'll scroll for like a second and I get off. Like, I do not use Instagram for more than maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes a day, I kid you not. So I have no idea what's ever going on or any concerts. So I guess everybody was here for that and I hit up so many people and several of them said, oh, sorry I didn't respond to you. I thought you wouldn't want to do anything anyways because you have kids. And the fact that it was several people, I was like, oh. Like, just because I'm a mother doesn't mean I don't want to go out and have fun still. Like, I still want to go and do stuff. I want to hang out and chat and catch up and stuff. But I guess because I have kids, all of a sudden I'm out. And if I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, Anthony can take care of them. So like, it's not even a problem. So I don't know. I guess like they said, people have seasons, and you know, they even said maybe these people want to, you know, gallivant, and they know that you're not like that anymore, and you're also in a relationship, so you can't just be out there acting single and free and crazy, you know what I mean? And I used to get into stuff a lot, I feel like, because I did not care about my life. I did not care about myself at all. And now I do, and I also have children that I want to see grow up, and I want to be around for their entire lives. So I can't be getting into stuff. I can't be, you know, putting myself at risk or putting myself in dangerous situations or anything like that anymore. How do you fight the munchies? Oh girl. Ugh. I have been recently trying to get fit again, and I am watching what I eat more. But smoking, because I started smoking again, and people were also asking me like, are you breastfeeding while smoking? No, I am not. I'm supplementing right now. I like did my research on it, and some people were saying that like it's okay, and I don't know, like I'm not gonna judge. I don't know, like I wish there was some sort of like official research, but no, I am not doing that. I'm supplementing right now with formula, and he's doing just fine. He's gaining weight. He is a big boy. So smoking has definitely not helped with making me hungry all the time, but I'm also trying to, you know, watch what I eat and eat healthier. But I don't know, I just have the motivation, girl. I just have the motivation. Like, I want to feel good and be my healthiest that I've ever been in my life. I don't know where the motivation came from. I don't know where the want came from, because Anthony like tells me like, oh, you look so good. Like, I love the way you look right now. I don't know if he's just trying to hype me up, but I just want to do it for myself. Like, I want to feel really healthy. I haven't been like super consistent with being active since I was maybe like 17 or 18 years old, and that is not good. And if I want to live a long life, I need to take care of my body more, plain and simple. This girl, we have been beating her up. She has gone through it. Yeah, that's how I fight the munchies. I just tell myself that it's gonna be worth it. I don't drink soda anymore. Oh my gosh, if you guys know me, I loved me a soda. I love freaking Coca-Cola, orange Jarritos, cherry Dr. Pepper. You know what I only drink now? Water. I love water. Do you consider your house as a forever home now? No. I want to live where the stuff that is not good for your body is banned. It's not like, oh, it's super expensive, because when you say that here in America, I want organic, fresh produce, that's not sprayed with a ton of freaking pesticides and, you know, is good for your body. People were gonna be like, okay, well, that's expensive. Like, ooh. Oh girl, my neighbor just scared the shit out of me. You can see on my left shoulder, he just pulled up close as hell to my car. What the hell was I saying? God damn it. Vegetables. I was talking about vegetables. But if you say that in America, people are like, oh my gosh, you have to go to Whole Foods or you have to go to Sprouts, and it's usually more expensive than going to like Walmart or something. But over in Europe, a lot of these things are banned that are okay here, so I don't have to have those kinds of worries or feel like, oh my gosh, I have to spend all this money, because it's just a normal thing. Like, I don't have to go to a special store to avoid Red 40. It's so funny, my friend I met her in 2015. That's so weird. How did I know this business for 8 years? I was telling her that, like, how 8 years, that is such a long time. She wants me to bring her boxes of fruit roll-ups because she tried them, because she ordered like a kit or like a pickle and a fruit roll-up or something, and she loved it, fell in love with them. And if you want to get fruit roll-ups in the UK, it's like $15 for a box. They're like $3 at Walmart here. I told her, sure, I'll bring you a couple boxes in my suitcase because I'm gonna go to London in 2.5 months, 3 months. Girl, I don't know, my brain ain't really working. They don't have them there because that damn red 40, but dang, it tastes good. Do you still identify as bi?
Are you a masculine or feminine in the relationship? Excuse me, bitch.
Would that be disrespectful, like, to say, yes, I still like women? So I am obviously marrying a man. That doesn't change my sexuality, but I am obviously marrying a man. Would you ever get your boobs done again? Yes, ma'am. Not with implants though. I want to probably get a breast lift. I think I probably want to have one more kid. Not anytime soon, but I think I want to have one more kid in the future and just stop at 3. And then I'm going to get a breast lift so I could breastfeed and then get the tatas lifted up, because I feel like my boobs have definitely dropped a little bit more since I breastfed and all the pumping with my son. What happened to the idea of giving birth at home? Everybody around me, all of his family was telling me that that's very dangerous, and even my OBGYN was like, I would rather you please just go to a hospital, because if something were to happen, which I did end up tearing, I wish I never got the epidural, and I wish I would have just done it completely natural, because it ended up failing. So I had to end up pushing and feeling everything, and it hurt so freaking bad. So I would have and everything went so quick, so I should have just freaking got induced and just let it ride out on its own and just deal with the contractions without the epidural that only lasted a couple freaking minutes. So stupid. So freaking stupid. Like, it probably only like masked like 2 or 3, maybe 2 contractions. Like, what the hell? And now I have such bad back pain. And I think I told you guys in a video that I haven't really had any back pain, but as of like the last like couple of weeks, or last week, I've had this, like, where they injected me, where they put the epidural, it hurts right there and it aches, and I can't bend my back past a certain point, and I'm like, I lost so much of my flexibility. You obviously don't have to answer, but what happened with your family? Ooh, child. Let me hit this real quick before. Hold on. So I have definitely grown and done a lot of forgiving and a lot of thinking since the last time I probably talked about this. So I'm not gonna be bashful or be, you know, rude. But I don't talk to anybody in my like family. I don't talk to my brother. I actually, yeah, I don't even know if I should get into it with what happened on Twitter. But it was just like this whole like stupid thing. I don't know. I didn't expect my own family to like do that. But anyways, yeah, I don't talk to my brother, I don't talk to my mother. I try to talk to her, but she just kind of like said that she's trying to figure out her own life right now and figure herself out and live for herself. So I'm not trying to take it to, I'm not taking it to heart, like, do you, girl? But she has my number, so it's just kind of like, damn, she didn't even like text me after I had my baby. Like, she didn't call me. The last time I talked to her, I had to tell her to talk to my brother because, like I said, he did something that was just very out of pocket. And I tried to tell her that, like, oh, I want to, you know, talk to you more and stuff, and, you know, she's doing her own thing. So, yeah, she didn't reach out. Nobody in my family reached out or congratulated me on having my baby, and it's fine. It's okay. Nobody has tried to, you know, make an effort, and I already tried to make an effort, so I'm not gonna keep like chasing anybody. So if anybody wants to, you know, try to be in my life, it would have to be from their end of them. You know, it would have to be from their end, because I'm not gonna like chase anybody. I don't talk to anybody, like no aunts, no uncles, no grandparents. Like I don't talk to anyone. It definitely, like, it hurts obviously, but I think I already went through the mourning period, the grieving in the morning, because that's kind of what you have to go through when you make the decision to go into the world on your own. My parents did not, like, torture me growing up. So I don't want people to think, like, oh my gosh, they must have been, like, torturing this girl for her to, like, not want to talk to them ever again. But enough was done for me to not talk to certain family members in my life. Enough was done. And I just chose to distance myself. And since I've distanced myself, obviously I miss them, I guess. I miss the good memories, and I miss, like, the idea, I guess, of having a family of, like, with my blood, or, like, my blood family, because, like, I obviously have a family. Like, I have Anthony's family, and I made my own family with my kids and Anthony. So, like, I'm chilling, but it's definitely, like, yikes. Like, it would be nice to, at my wedding, like, have, like, some of my family, because you know how, like, one side is supposed to be, like, the bride's side, and one side is supposed to be, like, the groom's. It's just gonna have to be a mix, because, but yeah, I just went through some stuff growing up, and I wanted the support and the backing of the person that went through a lot of this stuff with me, and they just kind of, like, brushed me off. And that's all I'll say about that. And then they, like, did some, like, really weird stuff online. That's all I'm gonna say. They did some really weird stuff online. It's so crazy how I went, like, 18 years with these people, and now I'm almost 27, so soon it'll be another 18 years that I've gone without them. And I don't know if I'm okay with that or if I am, but maybe one day I will speak with them and everything will be fine. But as of right now, I do not speak to anybody in my family, and I am on my own. And when I used to talk about this stuff, like, I used to cry. But, like, I don't know, like I said, I went through that grieving and mourning of, like, accepting that I'm probably just gonna, like, be on my own for the rest of my life, as far as, like, not having contact with some of these people. Tips for living with a significant other: space. Make sure you guys have space away from each other, because if you spend too much time together, it is going to be a recipe for disaster, because then you start nitpicking and little things start bothering you that didn't bother you before, and you just want to get excited to see the person again. Like, you want to have that excitement of, you know, that you felt before you guys lived together. Like, when you would see them again for, like, a day, you'd be like, because you haven't seen them for a couple days maybe, or maybe you only saw them yesterday, but, like, you haven't seen them for, like, a day. Like, it's exciting. That's why, like, when you would spend the night, like, it's super exciting, because, you know, you got to go back to your house eventually. But when you live together, that excitement, I'm not saying it goes away, but when you spend a lot of time together, which me and Anthony, like, that's why we do, like, our 2 hours. So I get my 2 hours to myself to do whatever I want. So, which not saying, like, I can't do whatever I want throughout the day, but he'll take the kids, and then for his 2 hours, I'll take the kids. So today he went to the gym for 2 hours, or whatever work or anything he has for the day. We get our space, because if we, like I said, spend way too much time together, like I said, you start nitpicking. I've talked to some of my friends about that, and they have all, like, confirmed that that's a thing. Because a lot of my, like, you know, influencer friends are with influencers. I'm not, obviously, but a lot of them are dating other influencers and they work from home, so you're with each other all the time, so they kind of like get it a little bit. So yeah, definitely have space from each other. And damn, why are they flying like that? Are you gonna do a baby name reveal? I'm just gonna show you guys my son and I'll tell you guys his name when we start traveling, because he's obviously gonna probably like end up being in the vlogs and stuff and like photos. How are the dogs doing with little humans around? We actually put both of the dogs in the car and we drove to the middle of the desert, and then we just like opened the trunk, we threw a bone, they jumped out, we closed the trunk, and we drove away. So like we don't have dogs anymore. I'm just kidding. Girl, not somebody already dialing ASPCA. Oh, the dogs are fine. Penny is a sniffer, so I have to keep like moving her away because she will not stop like sniffing Nyla's hands and her face. You know why? Because she's looking for food. She wants to lick her. Like, she's so annoying. I cannot stand that. We keep like telling her no, but this freaking dog is so like food motivated, that, which I don't understand why. Like, she's never been deprived ever. Like, this girl, every time I would cook, like before Anthony, obviously, every time I would cook, she would get the other half. Like, she got all my leftovers, and then obviously like her dog food, and she got fresh pet, so she was eating like the wet dog food. And this girl has never been deprived. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't know why she's so food motivated, but she will not stop getting in Nyla's face and her hands. And if Nyla has like a snack out, she runs straight to it and tries to eat it. It's so annoying. So we have to like keep Penny behind like the gate, which, I mean, she still has like this whole area, but we have to keep her behind the gate when we have the kids like on the floor. Not on the floor, the baby's not on the floor, but if Nyla's like, you know, like playing with her toys and stuff, child, not the baby on the floor. But Pickle's a different story. Like, she has boundaries. I don't know where Penny's went, but Pickle knows to like, you know, step back a little bit, and she has a lot of patience. Nyla will climb all over Pickle, and Pickle will just let her, and she'll play with her ears and she won't care. Are you still friends with your old LA friends? I kind of talked about this in the Get Ready With Me. I am only friends with a couple of people from LA. You guys will see. I'm gonna vlog when I go out there next week. I'm obviously not friends with all of the people that I used to show in my vlogs and my videos. I am not friends with quite a few of those people anymore. And it's because we either outgrew each other, I guess you could say, or they were just LA friends. So when I moved away, like, we didn't check up on each other as much anymore, and it just kind of like drifted off. This time I'm not pregnant, so I'm not gonna be like super tired. I could actually like go out and have fun, and if we want to drink, I can drink, because I'm not breastfeeding right now. I'm supplementing, so if I want to drink or smoke with my friends like we used to, like the old days, and I won't have to have the anxiety of like, oh, like Anthony and my baby are back at the hotel or something. Like, I know they're back home safe. I want to start connecting with more influencers, so when I go out there, I'm gonna like, there's some girls that I follow on Instagram that I've never met them in person, but I always comment on their stuff and they comment or like my stuff as well. So I'm gonna like try to link up with some people and try to make some new friends, because why not? Because of COVID, I like started struggling with my like socialness, so we're gonna like counteract that and fix that. Will you ever be in your singing era again? I don't know about that. Maybe, maybe not. I found these old videos of me singing in my closet from when I lived at my old house, and I was just gagging watching them, laughing. Like, I'm over here screeching and yelling, belting, doing the most. Like, I was very, very motivated. I don't really be singing. Like, when I listen to when I'm in the car, now I listen to like dance music and stuff. Like, let me play this song for you guys. I'm gonna, please don't get copyrighted. How is there a fly in here? How did it even get in here? What the hell? It's like a fruit fly too. How the hell? This song, I found it because of TikTok. Somebody was posting like 2000s concerts and EDM and just random music, and this popped up, and I don't listen to this kind of music either. I listen to like Nicki Minaj. But when I heard this song, it's from like 2003 or something, it just made me like Like, girl, just feel the vibe. This man keeps scaring the shit out of me. What is he doing? I'm going to Miami. No, I do not have a Miami trip planned, but I need to now. I cannot stop playing that song. If you guys want me to make a playlist video, I will. I will go through all of my favorite songs, but the music I listen to as of recently is more like uppy, like, you know, happy vibes. It's not so much of the like I used to listen to a lot of like a lot of Lil Durk and Youngboy and King Von and yeah, artists along the lines of that. I feel like it was maybe making me angry. But like, I needed to stop listening to that kind of music and start like putting my vibrations up. So I feel like I definitely need to like change some of the music that I'm listening to. I like Kelly Uchis because she's very like uplifting, you know, like good vibes. Someone said, how are you? Really? Thank you, Athena Goddess, XOXO. I am doing good. As of like, I mean, about a month ago, I would say I was kind of like spazzing out a little bit. I think it's because my hormones and my emotions were like kind of like trying to redirect and fix themselves because I just had the baby, you know. But I don't know, my lips are so like ew. I need fucking like chapstick or like lip gloss or something, but I don't have any. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now. I feel like everything is kind of like sorting itself out again. So that's also why I'm like super motivated to keep posting. It feels like the old days, doesn't it? If you've been on my channel for a while, then you might remember that I used to upload like every like 2 days, or like every 3 days. So it feels nice to, you know, start filming and talking to you guys, and it feels so like natural to talk to the camera again. I was kind of struggling for a while. Like I said, I also went through that little like mourning grieving period, so I was kind of like struggling with that for a while. I don't know what I'm gonna get into. We might go to LA or something early, like just the family, and just go to like Santa Monica Pier, just because it's only like 3 hours away, like literally 3 hours. We could be sitting here watching 2 episodes of a Netflix series, or we could just drive to Santa Monica. My car does pretty good on gas, so, because I don't really know what to do in Vegas with kids anymore. Like, there's nothing to do here with children, so that's also why we want to move. Yeah, I'm going inside. I'm hungry. I'll see you guys later in my next video. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye!